Hi guys, welcome to the channel and to the energy update for my friends Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So guys, in this reading we are going to use only oracle decks. As you can see, there are already a couple of cards on the table. They are special cards and they are going to play a role along the reading. The first deck that we are going to use is the Spirit of the Animals oracle deck. As you can see, it is pretty big, it is pre-shuffled. We are going to shuffle it a couple of times more. Super easy on the table, guys, like so. And then we are going to pull one card from the top and one card from the bottom, and you will have to make your personal choice about which is the card that can catch your attention the most, if not both. Here we go. So we have Deer, Love, and Fox, Clever. All right. You are swift and smart. So there can be an evaluation that some of you may have to fulfill. Let's bring in some characters from the Citadel Oracle deck. All right, we have already a jumper that was in a hurry. Here we go. So, the first one. The Fate. The Scholar. The Sentinel. The Vengeance, and the Tailor. Some of you may have to deal with someone that can think to be extremely smart, but this person has already found a way to show you guys their true colors. For some reason, the interaction with them is not over yet. It can be, but not yet. Let's also pull from the deck of emblems, which follows the Citadel one. Let's see what factors can play a role in this situation. Here we go. Blade, so communication. Collar, someone that cannot let go. Not, well, on point. And then I want one more. File. Mystery, strangeness, transformation as an opportunity that can be available for some of you. The other person can be a burden, guys, like the Anchor in the Vengeance Oracle card. Some of you may have to consider at least the opportunity to not only cut the tie, but also cut the rope that can keep you bound to this particular person. Let's add also some scenarios. This is mainly an oracle deck about love, but there are nuances that can resonate also with professional situations or interactions of the everyday life. This one seems to be about a romantic connection. Here we go. Guilty. Someone that can play with that. With guilt. New chapter. The desire may not be in common. Some of you may follow the message. I am trying to move on. The other person doesn't want to do that. Ego. All right. Detachment. One more. Broken. Broken agreement. Broken trust. Broken heart. So you shared a romantic connection with this person. Your intentions were genuine. I am not confident in saying that the intentions of the other person were genuine as well. it's possible that they had an agenda in their mind. So if they were clever along the connection with you, now you may have to be smart as well in order to manifest an exit strategy, which seems to be the most likely progression if we think about the situation. You have to do your homework, the scholar investigation and research. About what? About what the other person can do in order to hold you guys back. They can try to complicate things. They can try to tie multiple knots in order to slow down the process in order for you to break free from this connection. The more the knots tied, the higher the chances for the anchor to represent a major obstacle in order for you to move in a different direction. I find interesting, guys, the contrast between the closed eye that we see in the file oracle card versus the open eye within the file. It's about clarity. Some of you now can see clearly how the other person works. They may still think that they have an edge over you guys. So this is about the surprise effect as a concept. You have to make it count. You have to shield your moves, the sentinel, because the other person can be extremely good if we think about someone that can pay close attention to what another person can do, especially if we think about a romantic connection. A partner extremely possessive, allow me to say, meaning that they always want to keep an eye on the lover. Collar, you know? Compliance, duty, restriction. Well, restriction is the key word. And some of you may desire to break free because love as a concept with the capital L is not a factor in this situation. The message from the detachment oracle card is this one. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. In a situation like this one, I would reverse the message. I had to clear my mind so I could let this go. That's why the investigation and research keywords from the scholar can be an encouragement in your favor in order to manifest with a great deal of determination the pursuit of clarity in order to fully understand how this connection is representing a major obstacle if we think about your own personal development. If conflicts have played a role in this connection because the other person was constantly looking for the opportunity to have the last word, you may have to put a lot of effort in order to release whatever type of apprehension that can come with a situation like this one. Broken oracle card. I feel shattered about this situation. Refuse at all costs the opportunity to feel guilty for the current situation, because the other person can try to make you feel guilty as a tool to keep the control over the connection. Ego can follow the pride keyword that we got from the Taylor Oracle card. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. This can be about the other person. They can think, guys, that you are going to give them another chance, because they can almost be convinced that they can offer you some explanations about the overall stability that is involved in the connection, when in reality it's almost like a cage. So what this person can consider as stability for another person can be a metaphorical prison. Some of you will have to stand up for yourself, but you will have to be extremely smart, guys, and you may have to look for help, support, accepting help from the Fate Oracle card. Guidance is another key word. You may have to talk with someone that you can trust in order to be aware that you may have the support that you need in order to power through a transition that the other person can try to complicate in a meaningful way. Why? Because they do not want to let go. This connection has its days numbered, guys. But in order to cut the ropes, you will have to be extremely smart, because you are dealing with a person that knows their way, you know? They know this game. And so this is a major test. Let's pull from the Shaman's Oracle deck. We are going to pull 2 cards, one for the Journeyer, who can describe you guys, and one for the Companion, which can be a factor that can play a role in the situation that you are experiencing. And then I will read you the messages for the Oracle cards. Here we go. Hunter of Conflict, one of the key words from the Blade Oracle card. If it is not possible to find agreements with this person, the connection is doomed. The Companion, Dancer of Joy. There is no joy. So, in order to find it, you may need an exit strategy. And you may also need to release this person, the Anchor. So, let's go for the Hunter of Conflict first. Here we go. Lucky me. Found it immediately. So, I am the Hunter of Conflict. Though I may seem fierce and intractable, I hesitate to draw my sword, blade, except in defense. Rather, I seek peaceful ways to help you resolve opposition in your life. And while I may use powerful energies of conflict to fuel myself, I do not seek to gain victory over others through violence or aggression. I exist to seek out the sources of your inner conflicts and find ways to heal and restore you to a state of wholeness. Broken Oracle card. This connection can be a catalyst for broken feelings, metaphorically speaking, and also broken agreements, broken promises. So at some point, detachment, in order to find a different chapter moving forward, can be a natural consequence. Some keywords, guys. Struggle. It is the case. Determination from the Sentinel Oracle card. So you can be the Sentinel, finding better ways, restoring balance, facing obstacles, harnessing strength to achieve peace. The other person may not let go easily, but the odds are not in their favor to keep you guys stuck moving forward. Dancer of Joy. Let's go for it. Here we go. I am the Dancer of Joy. I dance for the very joy of being alive, for the wisdom and sense of fulfillment that are everywhere around me. Through the fluid movements of my limbs, I can help you to discover the paths you must take. As I fling myself with great abandon in a circle until I am ready to fall down. My arms stretch out and my fingers point in the direction you must take. There can be no standing still in life. I must always be moving onward in my eternal search for joy. So tread this path with me. Some key words, guys. Awareness. What can make all the difference in your favor? Hope and happiness. What you want, what you desire to find. Transformation. What can be necessary? Acknowledgement of truth. The ability to finally see and recognize what cannot be ignored anymore or any longer. Your eyes are open. The other person will not see your decision coming, but it may be time for you to cut the ropes so that you can set yourself free. The tide is turning is the choice of words that comes to my mind in this moment. So, guys, I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful somehow, some way. If you want to comment, like and subscribe, it will help our channel to grow, so thank you. And until next time, I wish you all the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.